This is Tank's Vlog for June 4th, 2019. Wrapping up today in sports. The St. Louis Blues continue to just battle back. After looking dead as a doornail on Saturday, losing 7-2, the Blues did not take long to get the lead in Game 4, as it took Ryan O'Reilly 43 seconds to put St. Louis in front. Now the Bruins, of course, are going to Bruin. They're the top team in this. They do have the edge in talent. You can clearly see that. And the Bruins battle back, tied it, but St. Louis answered every time. And in the third period, when the game was tied at 2, it was Ryan O'Reilly again that put St. Louis back in front. They get a empty netter at the end of the game from Brady Sheehan. And next thing you know, final score 4-2, and the Stanley Cup final is tied 2-2. So there's not going to be a 5-game series this year like it was the last few years. This series is going at least 6 games. And now it really picks up. Yes, it's now a best of 3. This series will at least go 6 games. And so there's a lot more hockey left to be played. And we'll see where that goes. Game 5 is back in Boston. Game 6 is back in St. Louis. This now is truly a series. Baseball. Very light day today. Only 4 games as the MLB held its draft in the metropolis of Secaucus, New Jersey. Let's see. We got the NHL draft that moves around. This year it's in Vancouver. The NFL draft used to be in New York. Now it moves around. It was in Nashville where they flooded the streets of Music City. This moving it around has turned into an absolute home run, or in this case, touchdown, for Roger Goodell. Maybe something he actually got right for a change. NBA, they moved around a few times. It was humdrum. It's been back in New York for like the last 20 years, pretty much. Now it's basically held in Brooklyn. And then the baseball draft, Secaucus, New Jersey, at a TV studio. Now, of course, baseball draft is different because it takes 5 years to understand the parameters if anyone's going to be a star or not. It genuinely takes 5 years. Because you get high school players involved, you get the minor leagues involved, and you got player development. So the baseball draft is truly, truly planting seeds in the garden and hoping they sprout. So whether or not anyone is going to be a star or not, that remains to be seen. One thing I'm glad about is the Mets did not take too much of a chance. They drafted Brett Baty, play a third baseman from Texas, a high schooler. And, like I said, it's going to take 4 or 5 years to know how good Brett Baty is. But the thing I'm glad the Mets didn't do is they didn't take a chance and sign Zach Thompson. Or tried. I saw a mock draft for Zach Thompson, and this guy scared me because he had arm troubles, and that's the one thing you want to worry about. You want to have these players signed, ready to go, and be healthy. And when they develop, that's where you get these players. So in the games that were actually played today, we had the Cubs clubbing the Angels 8-1. Walker Buehler was on the money as the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 3-1. It was the Padres 8-2 winners over the Phillies, and the Astros 4-2 over the Mariners. Today's 3 stars are Ryan O'Reilly, of course, with those 2 goals. Walker Buehler allowing 1 run on 2 hits in 8 innings, and Javier Baez of the Cubs. Today's birthday shout-out goes to a man who was a punter and later a baseball player for the Angels, was a big part on their 2002 team. Darren Erstad turns 45. And we take a look back at 1974 when the Cleveland Indians decided to have nickel beer night. 10-cent beer night, I should say. Yeah, what can go wrong with that? As you guessed, the fans rioted. The game ended in a forfeit. Just pure madness. Only the 70s. So check out the story of it. 10-cent beer night back at Cleveland Stadium on this date in 1974. You can find that story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.